All right, and we are live. Good evening po sa inyong lahat mga kaguro. And of course, welcome back to Gurong Pinoy. Hello po, welcome back. And of course, dire-diretso po yung ating pagre-review. Tonight, we continue with our final coaching discussion. Handa ka na ba? Of course, wala po tayong choice kundi yung maging handa kahit parang feeling mo, ay nako, 80% pa lamang, 70% pa lamang, 90% pa lamang. Mga alaga natin dito sa Gurong Pinoy ay ready na, handang-handa na po sa nalalapit na inyong licensure examination for teachers. And sana po tayo ay marami ng balang nakahanda, marami na pong balang tayo meron ng maraming balang baon, no? Ay hindi po tayo mahihirapan, and of course, ready tayong maipasa. Hindi lamang maipasa yung ating LET, kundi maitap pa po yung ating licensure examination for teachers. And so wala pong maiiwan. Lahat po tayo makakapasa. And of course, we are expecting that there's still going to be a lot of you who will be topping the LET. No? So previous March licensure exam for teachers, we had 15 top-notchers. And of course, if you end up as one of our top-notchers, top 3 would be receiving 100,000 pesos. Top 2 would receive 200,000 pesos. Of course, top 1 would receive tumatang ginting na 300,000 pesos from Gurong Pinoy. That is, if you are a full-fledged member. So nyo pa pong humabot classified files na group or final coaching group or full-fledged members, no? Po pwede pa rin po kayong humabol, no? So just send a message through this Facebook page. All right, now tonight, this is Final Coaching Day 9. Patapos na po tayo sa ating final coaching. Paki-like, love, and share na po ng ating video. Of course, you may tag your friends. You may also start a watch party. You can also show your support by sending us stars on Facebook. And super chat, super stickers naman po sa ating YouTube channel. Good evening po sa ating lahat. Let us all start with our opening prayer bago po yung ating discussion. Sasamahan niyo po ako mga kaguro. Dear Lord, I come to you to ask for your guidance and direction in this study session. I ask that the Holy Spirit fill me with strength, creativity, and understanding to get through my studies without difficulty or sin. Help me hold my focus and attention. Help me to retain all that I learned. Please make my mind sharp and keep distractions at bay. If any part of my studying is weak or lacking in some way, let it be revealed so that I may correct it. Thank you for this opportunity to learn. Amen. Let us all start with question number 1. Okay, number 1. When does Thorndike's law of readiness best apply? Is it letter A, when teachers require quick answers to questions? Letter B, when a teacher gives enough time for students to answer questions? Letter C, when a teacher pairs the quick and slow learners? Or letter D, when a teacher prepares well for a presentation? What is your choice for number 1? Thorndike's law of readiness. Okay, so alin kaya dito nagpapakita ng law of readiness by Edward Thorndike? What do you think is the right choice? I see A, B, C, D. Ala, samut-sari. Okay, samut-sari ang ating sagot. Pero karamihang sagot ng aking nakikita sa ating comment section ay letter B. Tumpak kaya ang letter B? Karamihan kaya ay tumpak or karamihan kaya ay ligwak, no? Team Pavlov, Ma'am Julian, good evening po. Meron ng mga taga Team Pavlov na nakikinood na din, no? All right, so again, I see a lot of letter B's. We are talking about Thorndike's law of readiness. Remember, Thorndike gave us the 3 laws of learning at mamaya po ipag-uusapan natin ang 3 laws of learning na yan by Edward Thorndike. So ano nga ba, alin nga ba dito ang nag-a-apply ng law of readiness ni Thorndike? And the correct choice here would be letter B. Tama po yung letter B, when a teacher gives enough time for students to answer questions. That means ready na, ganado na, hinog na yung mga estudyante para magsagot, no? Para sumagot sa question ng kanilang teacher. Okay, now pertaining to this, ipasok ko lamang, no, there are two terms that we call wait period 1 and wait period 2, no, or wait time 1, wait time 2. Ano nga ba yung pagkakaiba ng wait period 1 at wait period 2? Okay, anyone who knows the difference? Anong pagkakaiba ng wait period 1 at wait period 2? And of course, if you are a good teacher, if you are an expert teacher, you should know how to apply these two concepts in your classroom. Okay, ano po yung pagkakaiba ng wait period 1 at wait period 2? Baka lumabas sa inyong licensure exam. Okay, so sana po alam natin ang pagkakaiba ng wait period 1 at wait period 2. Ayun si Facebook user. Sabi ni Facebook user, ay learners pala, hindi si teacher. Okay. Ano po yung readiness? Sabi ni Sir Ustad Abu Farham. Readiness means pagiging handa, no? Sa pagiging handa po. And so dito, sabi natin, ang tumpak na choice natin is when teachers give enough time or when a teacher gives enough time for students to answer questions, no? So yung ating pong follow-up question, ano po yung pagkakaiba ng wait period 1 at wait period 2? Mukhang walang sumasagot sa ating comment box, no? Bawal pong mag-Google. Okay? Wala pong Google. Alright, yung iba sa inyo sumasagot pa rin ng letter B, no? Siguro ay medyo may delay yung ating live stream sa kanila. Okay. Alright, so again, yung pagkakaiba po ng inyong, di namin alam, sabi ni Sir Jason Cardenas, no? So yung wait period 1 po at wait period 2, essentially, they are periods of waiting inside the classroom, especially during the time na meron kayong recitation. Pero ano po yung pagkakaiba ng wait period 1 sa wait period 2? Ang wait period 1 po ay yung moment, no? Yung sandali kung saan ay naghihintay yung teacher para maging ready yung kanyang mga estudyante na sumagot. Parang ganyan sa ating letter B, no? So, if I am the teacher, I will be asking a question. For example, no? If I ask a question, no? Since we have already completed our lesson on mitosis and meiosis, who can give me a summary of the differences between these two processes? Kunwari, yan po yung question, no, sa biology. Who would like to give me the summary of the differences between mitosis and meiosis? Now, the teacher, as a teacher po, as an expert teacher, as a good teacher, you have to wait first. Dapat po hintay ka muna. You don't ask a person yet, no? Hindi ka muna magtatanong or hindi ka muna magtatawag ng isang estudyante. You wait. You let the question settle, no, sa heads ng inyong mga estudyante. Let it simmer. Kumbaga, no, bigyan mo sila ng time na mai-interpret yung question, na makabuo ng kanilang konsepto, na makabuo ng kanilang sagot, no? So give them some time. Kaya po tinatawag natin siyang law of readiness. Wait period 1 po yan, no? So magtatanong ka and then you wait. After maybe 3 minutes, 2 minutes, then you ask any volunteers who'd like to answer, okay? Or if there are no volunteers, since there are no volunteers, let me ask one of you, okay? So wait period time would be the time period that you are waiting after throwing the question, no? So yan po yung ating wait period 1, no? Wait period 1. Now, what about wait period 2? Ang wait period 2 naman po is when the students answer, when the students give you the answer, you have to wait first. You have to wait till the rest of the students would also try to think about their classmates' answer, then you react, okay? So reaction mo naman bilang guro, ang ating hinihintay, no, bago ka mag-react, meron po munang wait period 2, okay? So sana po klaro, you ask the question, wait period 1, then you ask a student to answer. When the students answer, wait period 2, then you react. Okay? So yan po yung pagkakaiba ng inyong wait period 1 at wait period 2. Nalabasin po yan sa LET. So sana po klaro ang ating wait period 1 at wait period 2. Okay? But then we are talking about the different laws of learning here according to Edward Thorndike. At ito po yung kanyang 3 laws of learning. No? So napag-usapan na natin ang readiness. Sasabi dito, the relationship between stimulus and response is strengthened based on the subject's readiness to learn. So dapat ready yung mga estudyante mong sumagot, dapat ready yung mga estudyante mong mag-learn. Kaya meron po tayong motivation, di ba? Meron tayong motivation bago tayo magsimula ng ating lesson proper. Now, what about the law of effect? Ang law of effect dito, sabi, the responses to stimuli if the responses produce a satisfying effect, then they are likely to be repeated. If the responses produce an unsatisfying effect, then they are likely to be avoided. Kung naging maganda, naging satisfying, naging happy yung bata dahil sa result ng kanyang action, sa kanyang response, then the child is bound to repeat the action. No? So uulitin niya kasi, maganda yung naging resulta, ay naging happy ako sa resulta, ay satisfied ako sa naging resulta. So uulitin ko siya, no? Kapag naging happy, uulit-ulitin. Now, kung hindi naman satisfying, kung hindi naging maganda, maaring naging traumatic yung resulta ng action na yan, then the child, of course, would avoid it. No? So, depende sa epekto. That's the law of effect. If the effect was good, then the child is going to repeat it. If the effect was bad, then the child is going to avoid the action. Now, what about the law of exercise? The law of exercise simply stated, this is just practice makes perfect. Okay, so the more you do something, the more you get better doing that something. Kaya tayo merong pa-drills dito, no? Kaya paulit-ulit yung ating mga test dito. Kaya kayo gumagaling, kaya nakikita nyo na meron kayong improvement. That is the law of exercise according to Thorndike. No? So frequent connection of stimulus and response would strengthen their connection. Okay, so sana po ready na tayo, handa na tayo. Law of effect, law of exercise, law of readiness. Sana klaro na po itong lahat. Wait period 1 and wait period 2. Sana po naliwanagan na tayo. Okay, we go to question number 2. Since chromosome endowment differs between male and female, what chromosomes belong to females? Letter A, X, Y, and Z. Letter B, Y. Letter C, X. Or letter D, X and Y. What is our choice? Okay, what do you think is the right choice for question number 2? Again, please share our video. Paki-share po ng ating video. Okay, I see a lot of letter C sa ating comment box. We are talking about the different chromosomes here, no? Different chromosomes, the coiled molecule, no? The coiled structure of DNA na nasa ating nucleus, of course, no? All right, letter C. I see a lot of letter C's. What chromosomes belong to females? To females po ang ating hinahanap. The chromosomes that belong to female, and ang tumpak na choice, of course, would be letter C. X is the correct choice. Okay, now as humans, tandaan po to, ilagay sa inyong notebook, as humans, total number of chromosomes po natin is 46. Okay, so 46 total number of chromosomes in humans, no? 46 po ang ating number of chromosomes. Now, 44 po sa ating chromosomes are what we call autosomes or autosomal chromosomes or body chromosomes, no? So again, 46 total chromosomes, 22 are autosomes. Okay, and these autosomes, ito po yung nakikita natin sa different parts or different cells ng ating body, and they divide through mitosis. Okay, so autosomes, there are 22, and they divide through mitosis. Okay, while your sex chromosomes, there are only 2, no? Excuse me. There are only 2 sex chromosomes. So, 44 yung ating autosomes, and then the last 2, para maging 46, those are your sex chromosomes. Na? So, yung sex chromosomes mo naman po, you only have 2 types of this, X and Y. X would be pertaining to your female. No? So, pag dalawang X, XX, female po yan, no? So, babae yung bata. Kapag ka X and Y, lalaki po yung bata, okay? So, females would have X and X, while males would have X and Y, no? 46 total chromosomes, 44 are autosomes, and your sex chromosomes, you only have 2. XX for females and XY for males. No? So ito po ay XY, no? Ito po ay para sa male. Ang XYZ, wala po tayong Z na chromosome. Okay? So number 2, letter C, ang ating pong tumpak na choice. We go to number 3. Teacher Dave teaches about technology and use of technology to his learners. What element in digital citizenship is he implying? Letter A, digital access. Letter B, digital commerce. Letter C, digital literacy. Or letter D, digital communication. What is your choice? Number 3. Again, kung hindi ka pa po nakakapag-share ng ating video, paki-share naman po ng ating video. And of course, paki-like ng ating video, no? Paki-love or like, and of course, share po ng ating video so that we can reach out to more people. Okay, letter C, letter C. Sa ating question number 3, you have Teacher Dave at nagtuturo siya about technology at yung mga gamit ng technology. Sa anong elemento ito sa ating tinatawag na digital citizenship? Ang tumpak na choice, of course, would be digital literacy. Okay, so letter C, tumpak. For number 3, let's take a look at the 9 elements of digital citizenship. Unang-una, no, ito po yung digital literacy, ito yung ating choice kanina, and andyan siya, nakasulat talaga, teaching and learning about technology and its use. Okay, teaching and learning about technology and its use, that would be digital literacy. Digital access, if you have full electronic participation in society, kumbaga, meron kang access sa electronic devices, meron kang access sa internet, you have access to Facebook, you have access to all these social media, lahat naman yata tayo may digital access, no? Maliban sa mga medyo malalayong lugar na wala pa rin internet connection, no? So that's digital access. Digital commerce, electronic buying and selling of goods. Ito usong-uso na ngayon since you have Shopee, okay, Shopee, Lazada, Alipay, no, kung ano-ano pa, no? So that's digital commerce. Digital commerce when you buy and you sell goods electronically. Next one, digital communication, electronic exchange of information through messenger, through email, through your texts. Okay, so that's communication using your digital devices. Digital etiquette, from the term etiquette itself, electronic standards of conduct or procedure. Now, the proper methods, the proper conduct while you are using your digital devices. No, dapat walang trolls, dapat hindi ka nang bubuli, di ba? Dapat hindi ka keypad warrior or keyboard warrior, no? Digital law, electronic responsibility for actions and deeds, no? So kumbaga, digital law, dyan naman po nakailalim, naka-under yung ating mga cyber law, okay? So kahit na if you do online bullying, for example, meron na pong karampatang kaso ngayon, no? Pwede ka nang makasuhan since we already have digital law. Digital rights and responsibilities, you have freedoms extended to everyone in a digital world. No, ito yung medyo delikado dahil you have your digital right, minsan naaabuso, di ba? Minsan wala kang limit kasi minsan mas matapang ka kapag ka online, di ba? Kaysa face-to-face, all right? So that's digital rights. But remember, with your right comes the responsibility. Dapat po maging responsable ka, no? So yun nga yung sinasabi nila, think before you click, di ba? So meron kang right, but of course, you should also be responsible since ayaw mo din na natatapakan or naaapakan mo yung digital rights ng ibang tao, okay? Digital health and wellness, physical and psychological well-being in a digital world. Nauso yung mental health dahil yung iba ay naiinggit kung ano yung nakikita nilang nakapost sa Facebook, no? Kaya nga sabi natin kapag kainggit ay pikit, no? So hindi po lahat naman na nakikita natin sa social media ay totoo. At minsan, yung mga nakikita natin sa social media ay mga positibo lamang, no? Especially sa mga kababayan nating OFWs. Sometimes you'd say, ang yabang naman, nakapunta lang sa Hong Kong, ito na yung mga pinupost, no? Gala dito, gala doon. But of course, ito yung mga highest peaks, kumbaga, no? Ito yung mga highest moments, yung mga fun moments ng ating mga kababayang OFWs. And so, ito yung pinupost nila. Alam nga naman mag-post sila habang sila ay umiiyak sa kusina, di ba? So, that's digital health and wellness. You have to also look after your wellness and your health while using your digital devices. And of course, dapat may limit din, no? Ang paggamit natin ng cellphone, ng TV, paggamit natin ng internet, hindi po pwedeng hindi ka na natutulog, di ba? Na Mobile Legends ka na lamang. Digital security, electronic precautions to guarantee safety. So ito yung uso din na na-violate ngayon. Ang daming scammers, di ba? Ang daming nasa scam, lalong-lalo na sa mga team thunders natin, ang mga nanay, tatay, lolo't lola natin. And so you have to remind them, be careful kapag kami nanghingi ng number, may OTP, may PIN, wag pong ibibigay. No? Wag pong ibibigay. Kahit yung nanay tsaka tatay ko, na-scam na din po, na-hack na din. No? That's digital security. And so kung po pwedeng may added security, especially yung Facebook niyo, maglagay po ng added security na may mga two-step checking, no, ng inyong security. All right, so these are the 9 different elements of digital citizenship. But then again, we were looking for digital literacy. Okay, so letter C for number 3. We go to number 4. Using Johann Friedrich Herbart's approach to lesson delivery, which step is most relevant in developing the young learner's moral consciousness? Letter A, focus on topic of interest. Letter B, question the introduced topic. Letter C, relate concepts to daily living. Or letter D, sum the lesson's achievement. Okay? That's Herbartian Method. Okay, so alin kaya dito ang tumpak na choice for number 4? I see a lot of letter C's. Letter C's. Tama kaya ang letter C? Letter C, karamihang choice niyo for number 4. Is letter C right or genocide kaya ang mangyari? Okay, so we're talking about Herbartian approach, no? Herbartian method. And the correct choice here is letter C, relate concepts to daily living. Napag-aralan natin to sa ating Prof Ed. Your Herbartian approach uses these different steps, no? So dati, when I was in college, PPAGA lang siya, no? PPAGA, that means preparation, then presentation, then association or comparison, then you have generalization, application, and systematization or recapitulation. So una-una, preparation, motivation. You get the prior knowledge of your students. You give them diagnostic test, no? Pwede, preparation po yan. Or it might be checking of yesterday's homework. Or it might be some warm-up activities, no? Pwede. Then you have your lesson proper. That's your presentation of the new topic. After that, you associate or you compare the said topic with the previous topics, no? Pwede mong associate. Last week, ito na pag-usapan natin. So as you can see, no, related po sila. Ito po yung pagkakaiba. Ito po yung pagkakaparehas, no? Say, you are talking about el filibusterismo, you can cite noli me tangere in your association or comparison. Then after that, you do generalization. No? So after learning all of these, what can we conclude, no? Or what is our generalization? You come up with a general statement. No? So para siyang summary na. Then of course, after that, it's application. Kaya pumasok dito yung ating letter C, relate concepts to daily living. Your students should be able to apply the concept or the topic to daily living. Okay? Then of course, number 6, systematization or recap. No? So recap, looking at all the topics na overview na kumbaga. No? So tapos na po yung ating Unit 6. Tomorrow, we start with Unit 7. Okay? So that's recap na. Alright? So that's PPAGAS for Herbartian approach. Okay, so letter C, ang ating pong tumpak na choice for number 4. We go to number 5. If teacher has to ask more higher order questions, he has to ask more blank questions. Letter A, closed. Letter B, fact. Letter C, divergent. Or letter D, convergent. Okay, so higher order thinking skills, your HOTS. Higher order questions. Hindi yung knowledge level or simple recall lamang. No? Higher order questions mo sa licensure exam for teachers ay itong mga nasa Prof Ed natin. Yung nasa Gen Ed natin are lots lamang. Okay, simple recall. Kaya sa Gen Ed natin, mas marami ka lang alam, mas marami kang nabasa, edge mo na. Sa ating pong Prof Ed, dapat you know how to criticize, no? You know, critical thinking, you know, comprehension. Okay, so higher order questions. If you'd want to ask more higher order questions, what type of questions are you going to ask? Closed questions, fact questions, divergent questions, or convergent questions. Ang tumpak na choice dito would be letter C, of course. No? So, letter C, divergent question. Siya lang naman po yung naiiba. The rest of your choices here, closed, facts, convergent. These are questions with only one answer. No? Meron nga mo siyang isang sagot. For example, what is the name of our planet? Then your answer would be the Earth. Diba? So, it's a convergent question. It's factual. It is a closed question. Your open questions or divergent questions, ito yung mga hindi na magiging pare-parehas yung sagot ng inyong mga estudyante, di ba? Yung mga nakikita mong questions sa Miss Universe, divergent questions po yan. What if? Okay, what do you think is this? Okay, what will happen if? All right, so divergent questions, open questions, or open-ended questions. So letter C, divergent is tumpak. We go to number 6. Ma'am Faiza Pundato, good evening po. Number 6, in the context of teacher standards, what is meant by CPD? Napakadali. Letter A, continuing personal development. Letter B, continuous professional delivery. Letter C, continuing professional development. Or letter D, continuing program for development. Okay, what is your choice? Again, share our video. Ayun. Aba, si Ma'am Angelica A. Alves may hugot. Parang kapag tinanong kanya ng, will you marry me? Yes lang yung sagot. Yes or no lang, di ba? So, closed question. Okay, so napaka-limited. Wala ka ng maraming iisipin, no? So, yes or no lamang. Number 6, letter C. Sabi ni Sir Mark Anthony Antenor, lahat I see ngayon, Ma'am Meg. Love from Thailand. Sawadika, kapungka. Good evening po. Okay, letter C, and that of course is tumpak. No? CPD, continuing professional development, ang ating tumpak na choice. We go to number 7. By what name is indirect instruction, the Socratic method also known? Letter A, mastery learning. Letter B, indirect method. Letter C, Morrison method. Or letter D, questioning method. What is our choice? Okay, what's your choice? Letter C, pusta ko ang kapitbahay namin. Sabi ni Sir Eduardo Solomon. The power of C. Okay, number 7. D. Okay, I see a lot of letter Ds. We're talking about Socratic method. Of course, that's from Socrates, no? Isa sa ating mga very famous Greek philosophers. Kasama si Plato, si Thales, na Aristotle. By what name is indirect instruction, the Socratic method, also known? Another term for this, of course, would be questioning method. The Socratic method is question and answer method. Questioning method. So letter D, questioning method ang ating tumpak na choice. Mastery learning, of course, pa-drills, no? So that your students would master the competencies, your students would master the goals or your objectives. Indirect method, we've talked about this last time, di ba? Inductive siya. It is learner-centered, no? So it takes a longer period of time for a teacher when the teacher is using indirect approach. Morrison method, ito po yung ating Morrison method, no? It's a model of understanding level of teaching. Kumbaga, para siyang si Morrison po, para siyang critique ni Herbart, no? If you can remember yung Herbartian approach natin kanina, sabi ni Morrison, sa Herbartian approach kasi, medyo hindi active, no? Yung mga bata, puro teacher lamang yung gumagawa. So sabi ni Morrison, you have to have an understanding level of teaching, no? So nagbigay siya ng 4 na different aspects here, no? Unang-una, focus. Ang focus po ng Morrisonian method or Morrison method would be mastery. activity. Okay, so that the students would attain mastery, you have to use Morrison Method. Then he gave us the syntax. Mamaya pupunta natin yan. Ito na kumbaga yung different steps ng ating Morrison Method. And then meron din siyang tinawag na social system and support system. Sabi ng social system niya, dahil nga sabi niya yung Herbartian Method, the students are inactive. Sa social system ng kanyang model, sabi niya, there should be active involvement. Hindi lamang ng teachers, kundi pati estudyante. Dapat estudyante yung gumagawa, no? So that's the social system. There should be interaction, active involvement between the teachers and the students. And of course, there should be support system. Yung support system mo, ito na yung mga different strategies or different activities that you can do inside the classroom. No? So may oral ka, may written ka na tests or assessments, meron ka multiple choice questions, so that's your support system. Now for the syntax, halos parehas din naman ng kanyang, ng kay Herbart kanina. No? So exploration, unang-una, parang presentation kanina ni Herbart, you can check your students' prior knowledge, there's motivation, may warm-up, then you have the presentation, a lesson proper. Then assimilation, katulad din kanina ng kay Herbart, di ba? So assimilation, you have to organize all the topics at hand, and you compare it with the previous topics, or you have to show your students a different relationships sa mga previous topics mo. Then organization, yung gagawin po sa organization, since gusto ni Morrison na mas involve yung mga estudyante, sa organization na part po, yung mga estudyante ay magsusulat ng kanilang mga natutunan or ng kanilang sagot, na usually merong isang question yung guro, at magsusulat yung mga estudyante, no? So organize nila yung kanilang learning, i-organize nila yung kanilang thoughts. And of course, lastly, recitation, magre-recite na ang estudyante. Okay? So sasabihin ng estudyante kung anong natutunan niya, sasabihin ng estudyante kung ano yung konsepto, no, para sa kanya, ano yung concept, no, na kanilang natutunan. So this is or these are the different parts of syntax, the different steps in your Morrison Method. Okay? So ito po yung Morrison Method, understanding level of teaching, a level higher than your Herbartian Method, no? Kasi critic siya ni Herbart. All right, we go to number 8. What is referred to as the looking glass self of Cooley? Letter A, it is how I look at myself through the eyes of others. Letter B, it is how I influence others. Letter C, it is how others look at me. Or letter D, it is how others affect me. What is our choice for number 8? Okay, number 8 po. Ano ang ating choice? Okay, ano kaya ang tumpak na choice? I see a lot of letter A's for number 8. We're talking about the looking glass self of Cooley. Looking glass self. And ang tumpak na choice po natin dito is, it is how I look at myself through the eyes of others. Paano mo nakikita yung sarili mo? Sa pamamagitan ng pagkakakilala, or kung paano ka din nakikita ng ibang tao sa paligid mo. Okay? So how I look at myself from the eyes or through the eyes of other people around me. That would be your looking glass self by Cooley. Okay? So eto, no? So the looking glass self, you actually have different versions of yourself, di ba? Different versions of yourself depende sa impression or depende din sa pagkakakilala sa iyo ng mga tao sa paligid mo. For example, yung daddy at yung mommy mo, they see you as an angel, no? May halo, as a saint, no? May halo ka. This is how your girlfriend sees you, and this is how your older brother sees you. And ito naman yung pagkakakilala sa iyo kung paano ka tingnan ng inyong ex-girlfriend, no? So depende sa iba't ibang impression mo sa ibang tao, ito din yung nakakaapekto sa iyo. Kumbaga, no? So looking glass self, kumbaga back at you. Para siyang mahiwagang mirror ni Kuya Boy Abunda. Okay? So the looking glass self. All right? So letter A, it is how I look at myself through the eyes of others, ang ating pong tumpak na choice. Grabe yung evil, sabi ni Ma'am Mary Grace. Okay, we go to Question number 9. Ma'am Rhea Sarabia, yes po, good evening. The following are community-based roles of a teacher except letter A, agent of change, letter B, community organizer, letter C, researcher, or letter D, role model. What's your choice? Community-based roles except, sana walang nabulag. Okay, sana lahat po kayo nakita nyo yung term na except. Ayan. Aha. Feeling ko ang daming nabulag kasi iba-iba na naman yung inyong sagot. Okay? Be careful when you are reading your items sa Prof Ed. Pwede pong linyahan, pwede pong bilugan, katulad po ng aking ginagawa, no? Bilugan po yung inyong mga questions. Okay? Aha, iba't iba. Facebook user, Ma'am Mac, thank you po. Dali na lang kaayo ang pag-answer sa Prof Ed. Gagmay, kaayo ka-score sa una. Karon, DAX na. Wow, sana all DAX. Okay? Malaki na daw or mataas na daw, no? High na yung score ni Facebook user. Hindi ko nga lang po nakikita yung inyong pangalan. Okay, what is your choice? For number 9. Okay, so again, if you are a member of Team Skinner, nababalikan po lahat ng ating videos, and of course, you can download all the files that we have sa ating pong groups, no? So, if you are taking the LET this month, at kung gusto nyo pa rin pong humabol, meron tayong group for classified files alone, meron tayong group for final coaching, and of course, meron tayong full-fledged membership na groups. And kung ikaw naman po yung magtitake sa March next year, magpa-member ka na po ASAP sa ating Team Pavlov para po wala kang ma-miss na mga sessions natin. No? So, the more time you have in preparation, the better your scores are going to be. And of course, huwag pong kalimutang mag-movie marathon sa ating YouTube channel. Yung pinaka-advice po ng ating mga top-notchers, at least 3 videos of Gurong Pinoy every day from our YouTube channel. Okay, letter... Ala, samut-sari talaga, no? So, again, na-mention dito yung community-based roles. Kumbaga, ang role ng isang guro sa kanilang community, except. So, saan dito yung exception? Saan dito yung hindi niya role sa community, no? As hindi nakikita ng community, po pwedeng siya lang mag-isa ang nakakagawa, no? Walang ibang community members. And so, the correct choice, of course, here would be letter C, researcher, di ba? Pwede kasi mag-research ka, ikaw lang mag-isa, walang involvement yung inyong community, no? So, agent of change, we all know that our teachers and the school are agents of change, and vice versa, na agents of change sa ating pong community, the community also influences the school. Community organizer, of course, no? Fiesta, palaging si ma'am yung MC. Kapag ka may eleksyon, ayan, barangay election na naman, si ma'am na naman yung ang tawag dito, magka-count, no? So, sila naman yung precinct, yung nasa presinto. Role models, of course, no? We all know they play very important roles as models in our community. So, letter C, researcher, ang ating tumpak na choice. We go to number 10. What could be a fitting realization on the research finding? A majority of the respondents strongly agreed that teachers help develop the moral character of the children. Letter A, I should impose discipline in all my learning instructions. Letter B, I should model the values to children because values are caught. Letter C, I will ask students to research about social issues and problems. Or letter D, my syllabus should have a listing of values intended for integration. What is our choice? Ma'am Glyza Sandoval, sabi ni Ma'am Glyza, hello po Ma'am Mek, kumusta na po? Kakamiss po yung boses nyo, Team Brunner, of course, no? So LPT na si Ma'am Glyza. Hello po, good evening. Okay, what's your choice? For question number 10. Okay, so number 10, ano kaya ang tumpak na choice, no? If you know that a majority of the respondents strongly agree that teachers help develop the moral character. Malaki yung ambag ng teacher sa moral character development ng mga kids. So what should you do as a teacher? Ano dapat yung inyong gagawin bilang guro? Okay, what is the implication of this? And so the correct choice, of course, would be letter B. I should model the values to children because, of course, values are caught. We all know, no? Values are not taught, values are caught. So kahit na anong sabi mo sa kanila, kung iba po ang nakikita ng inyong mga estudyante na iyong ginagawa, maaari pong magkaproblema, iba po ang ma-imbibe nilang values, no? So you have to be very careful, especially if you are around your kids, if you are around your students, because your students are very sensitive and your students are very observant and they are very tawag dito, they are very sensitive, no? So napakalaki po ng ambag ng ating mga guro sa life, of course, sa moral development ng ating mga estudyante. So you have to be very careful whenever you are facing your students. So minsan nagugulat ka na lang, kahit yung mga anak natin, di ba, the younger kids that we have at home, they also imbibe the values, the things that we show them. Okay, so letter B is tumpak for number 10. 11, this type of mode of distance learning involves providing audio-video media to large audiences. Letter A, simultaneous learning. Letter B, one-way video. Letter C, video conferencing. Or letter D, virtual classrooms. What's your choice? Number 11, final coaching 9 with 17 days left. Okay, what is our choice? Okay, sabi ni Ma'am Charlene Chavez, hi Coach Mac, maayong gabi. Dako gid improvement sa test-taking technique sa Prof Ed tungod sa imo bulig. Huhu, madamo gid nga salamat claiming LPT na this December 2023. Watching from Haro, Iloilo. Hi, hello po, Ma'am Charlene. From Iloilo, may kababayan, no? So sabi niya malaki daw yung improvement talaga, especially sa test-taking skills sa Prof Ed. Maraming salamat po and of course, good luck, Ma'am Charlene. Okay, what is our choice for number 11? Ano kaya ang tumpak na choice for number 11? Okay, number 11, I see letter C's, may letter B's. Aha. Okay, so sabi dito, mode of distance learning involving providing an audio-video media to large audiences. Malaki yung audience mo, you provided them an audio-video media. No? So, AV media. Kumbaga, nanonood sila, nakikinig sila, malaki yung audience mo. Simultaneous learning, one-way video, video conferencing, virtual classrooms. Ang tumpak na choice po natin dito is letter B, one-way video. Bakit one-way video? Kasi wala pong interaction. Okay? No interaction. Remember, large audience. You only provided an audio, video, media for them to watch. Okay? Kumbaga, nasa AVR lang sila, nanood ng inyong audio, video, media. No? So, there's no learning, there's no simultaneous learning. You cannot call this simultaneous learning. There's no interaction. No? So, hindi din siya video conferencing because remember, when you are conferencing, there should be an exchange between the speaker and the listeners. Okay? Virtual classrooms, hindi din. No? We cannot call this virtual classrooms. So letter B, ang ating pong tumpak na choice. Okay? So letter B is tumpak. All right. We go to number 12. Which of the following situations can show that a teacher is chill in a tense situation? Letter A, not excited but calm. Letter B, not passive but active. Letter C, not alone but with peers. Or letter D, not revengeful but forgiving. What's your choice? Ayon. Ang daming naloko sa number 11. Meron din mga nakatsamba. Okay. Duro gid nga salamat ma'am, ibagid man ang maka-review sa Gurong Pinoy, bahol gid ang nagbag-o kag knowledge nga nabuol ko. Watching here Antique. Hello, Sir Javen Samiliano from Antique. Malapit lang po sa amin. Hello po, good evening. No, so sabi niya, iba talaga kapag ka nag-review ka dito sa Gurong Pinoy, marami kang learnings, maraming knowledge, maraming techniques. No? So good evening po. Kailan po yung pag-reopen ng mga test? Sabi ni Sir Robinson Bustia, I would be reopening some of them this weekend. So antabayanan niyo po. Hindi ko siya ilalagay na masyadong mahaba yung time kasi yung iba sa inyo pabalik-balik. Tapos nawawalan ng slots yung iba, no? So it might be this weekend, Saturday, Sunday, open ko yung diagnostic test. The next 2 days naman, diagnostic test for Prof. Ed. The next 2 days, ganyan. Okay? So, gagawin ko po yan. Taga Iloilo Kagali, Coach, dira ako nag-file nga branch sa PRC, maskin taga Bacolod ko. Yes, Sir Brian Liboon. Okay? And nag-attend, umattend po kami ng ang tawag dito, oath-taking, no? So nakita po natin yung mga kaguro nating mga nakapasa last time sa kanilang oath-taking, no? So hopefully, Sir Brian, will see you during your oath-taking. Okay, number 12, letter A. And of course, that would be letter A. Tama po yan. No? So, chill means calm, kalmado. Hindi ka excited, hindi ka natataranta. No? Hindi din naman passive but active. Kasi if you are active, it's more or less synonymous with being excited. Diba? So, chill kasi yung hinahanap natin. Kalma, sabi ng letter A. So, tama po yan. No? Hindi with peers, hindi forgiving. Okay, so letter A is tumpak for number 12. Number 13, which of the following is the most appropriate message by teachers on the first day of class? Bilang isang guro, first day of class, what should be your message to your students? Letter A, that the year will require much discipline and work for all. Letter B, that the year will prove the best and so each must compete for grades. Letter C, that the year will require much work and industry to pass a grade. Or letter D, that the year will be a fulfilling experience for new learning. Ayan, plastic mode, activate. Activate nyo na yung plastic mode. Di ba? Remember, the teacher is very good, very kind sa ating pong let. Aba, sabi ni Facebook user, first day nagbabagsak ako. Okay, letter D. I see a lot of letter Ds. And of course, that would be tumpak, no? So, ideal teacher. Okay, ideal si teacher that the year will be a fulfilling experience for new learning. Remember, inuulit-ulit ko sa inyo, the let is ideal. So, palagi pong hanapin yung pinakamaganda, pinakamabait, pinakawalang bahid ng kasamaan si teacher. Okay, so always activate the plastic mode, no? Your plastic mode when you take the let. So, letter D po ang ating tumpak na choice. Number 14, among thinking strategies, comprehension monitoring is the ability blank to make appropriate choices, to check progress, to be relaxed yet alert, to synthesize new information. Ayan, comprehension. Monitoring. Okay, so you have your hints there. What do you think is the right choice for 14? Activate daw yung pagiging plastic kagaya ng beshi mo. All right, I see letter B sa number 14. At tumpak po yan, no? So, checking progress, okay? Checking for progress. Comprehension, of course, is understanding. And when you are monitoring, then you are checking, di ba? So, you are checking the understanding of your students or it might be your own understanding, no? Po pwede siyang maging reflective, okay? So, po pwede siyang maging metacognition, thinking about your own thinking, learning about your own learning. Parang kayo, no? So, dapat you are monitoring your comprehension. You should be checking your own progress, okay? So, saan ba ako mahina? Oh no, with only 17 days left, saan pa kaya yung kailangan kong i-double time? Saan pa kaya yung kailangan kong mas mag-focus, no? So, checking progress would be our answer for number 14. Number 15, which of the following is an improvement in the physical learning environment of a classroom? More concept mapping, more student-teacher interaction, longer lesson presentation, better classroom ventilation. Ayan. Ito medyo tricky din to. Tingnan natin kung makukuha ninyo ang tumpak na choice. Aha. Letter D, may letter B. Okay. So some of you might have answered letter D because of the term physical learning environment, okay? But remember, the physical learning environment does not only pertain to the environment na physical, no? Hindi lamang physical, hindi lamang yung furniture, hindi lamang ventilation, hindi lamang lights, hindi lamang sounds, okay? So, ang sabi dito, which of the following is an improvement in the physical learning environment of a classroom? The correct choice here would be letter B, more student-teacher interaction. Maaring dahil mas maganda yung setup ng kanyang furniture, mas maganda yung ventilation, mas maganda yung lights, now, mas nakakapag-interact na ang students at ang teacher, no? So, hindi lamang po ventilation yung ating hinahanap dito, no? Hindi po siya mababaw na question, kumbaga. Okay, so letter B po ang ating tumpak na choice. Ayan, yan, sabi ni Ma'am Angelica, kinabahan ako. So letter B po ang ating tumpak na choice, hindi po letter D. No? Letter D, napakababaw. Okay, physical environment lang talaga siya, no? But we say physical learning environment. Okay, so letter B ang ating tumpak na choice. Okay, we go to number 16. The K-12 basic education curriculum was officially implemented by virtue of what law? So dapat ito memoryado nyo na. RA 7836, RA 7610, RA 10533, RA 10353. What's our choice for number 16? Okay, 16, letter C. Sabi ng isang kaguro, hindi ko nakita kung anong pangalan. Tama ako dyan kasi nagpaka-plastic ako. Okay. So, tama ang naging sagot dahil na-activate ang plastic mode. Sabi ko sa inyo, activate nyo yung plastic mode nyo. Sabi ni Facebook user, tama ako dyan kasi nagpaka-plastic mode ako. Tama po. Okay, 16, letter C, of course, ang ating tumpak na choice. All right? We go to the different other choices here. 7836, of course, that's the Philippine Teachers Professionalization Act of 1994. No? So, dito nilipat yung inyong licensure exam for teachers under the PRC. Dati kasi, it's under the Civil Service Commission. Your 7610 is Special Protection of Children Against Abuse, Exploitation, and Discrimination Act, and 10353 is Anti-Enforced or Involuntary Disappearance Act of 2012. Ito ay parang sa mga anti-kinikidnap, no, sa anti-kidnapping. Okay, so letter C for number 16. We go to 17. At what point does the science learner engage in critical thinking? Letter A, learning procedures, examining and judging objects. Letter C, observing objects, or letter D, making hypotheses. When are you criticizing? When are you using your critical thinking? Haha, la. Mukhang genocide ulit. When do you criticize? Remember sa criticizing, no, sa evaluating na level ng Bloom's taxonomy natin, you see the different verbs there. Okay, so and one of the verbs would be judging. So letter B po ang ating hinahanap na choice dito. Examining and judging object. Remember, judging, critiquing, debating, these are some of the terms, some of the verbs that we have under the evaluating na level sa Bloom's taxonomy. So letter B, ang ating tumpak na choice, hindi po making hypothesis. Okay, so letter B for 17. We go to number 18. Give the most fitting tagline for the slogan on cultural diversity, which says different roads sometimes lead to the same castle. Letter A, cultural identity. Letter B, cultural norm. Letter C, cultural diversity. Or letter D, unity in cultural diversity. What's your choice? What's your choice? 18 ICDs. Okay, and letter D, of course, ang ating tumpak na choice. Now, different roads sometimes lead to the same castle. No? So sabi niya, kahit na iba-ibang daan yung inyong dadaanan, pupunta ka rin naman sa iisang kastilyo, di ba? So, para ngayon, para siyang applicable na kahit saang daan ka pumunta, traffic pa rin naman, no? So, it doesn't really make any difference. Minsan kahit maaga kang umalis, no? Nalilate ka pa rin dahil lahat ng roads, kahit anong road gamitin mo, traffic lang din naman. Okay, but here, letter D po, ang ating tumpak na choice. 19, before giving students access to the internet, teachers should follow these steps except, okay? So sana hindi na bulag, meron pong term na except. Alin dito yung hindi dapat ginagamit or hindi dapat ginagawa ni teacher? Letter A, teach students to test reliability and authenticity of a website. Letter B, provide students parameters. Letter C, require students to cite all the websites they use to ensure that they give proper credit and avoid plagiarism. Letter D, allow students to explore websites with inappropriate content. What is our choice? Ayan, obvious naman, no? So, the correct choice, of course, would be letter D. Tama po yung letter D, inappropriate. Okay, we go to number 20. On contemporary cognitive psychology, learning is proposed to be task-oriented, purposive, and efficient, which is same as being, okay? So, essentially, we're looking for the synonym of the terms task-oriented. Purposive, meron kang purpose, no? And you are efficient. Letter A, goal-directed, situational, meaningful, appropriate. What's your choice? 20. Ayan na lahat ng inyong hints. Dapat task-oriented ka, nakafocus ka sa task, kung anong gagawin mo, meron kang purpose, and you are efficient. And so, ang tumpak na choice, of course, is goal-directed. Okay? So, nakabase sa goal mo, no? Lahat ng mga ginagawa mo. Kunwari, ang goal mo ngayon ay maging LPT. Lahat ng ginagawa mo from sun up to sundown dapat is towards that goal. Okay? So, letter A, goal-directed, is tumpak. 21, Jomar is in grade 7 and unfortunately, he failed in 2 learning areas, which means that he will, letter A, repeat subjects with failures, letter B, be retained in the same level, letter C, not be accepted for enrollment, or letter D, undergo remedial classes. Okay, if the student has failed in 2 learning areas, kaya ako in-encircle yung term na 2, what would be the next step? Should the student repeat the subjects in which he failed? Should he be retained in the same grade level? Should he not be accepted for enrollment? Or should he undergo remedial classes? And ang tumpak na choice, of course, would be letter D. No? So remedial classes, kapag ka nakapasa siya sa kanyang remedial, then the student can be promoted to the next grade level. No? So he would only be retained, letter B mo, he would be retained in the same level kung naka-fail siya in 3 or more. Kapag tatlo or more, then that would be retained in the same level. Okay? We go to number 22 on the theoretical foundation of the curriculum. Why is organizing data prior to making general conclusions important to curriculum planning and designing? Letter A, this is the way of essentialist philosophy. Letter B, this is the way adopted by classical philosophers. Letter C, this is the way to obtain results. Or letter D, this is the scientific way to a valid curriculum. Okay, 22. Hahanapin mo naman muna naman yung pinaka-ideal, pinaka-maganda. Okay? Which one is your choice? Why should you organize your data prior to making general conclusions that are important to curriculum planning and designing? Okay, ang tumpak na choice, of course, will be this is the scientific way to a valid curriculum. Okay, so letter D, ang ating pong tumpak na choice. 23, a teacher is able to demonstrate an understanding of the role of assessment data as feedback in teaching and learning practices and programs. In what career stage is the teacher vis-a-vis assessment and reporting? Letter A, beginning. Letter B, proficient. Letter C, highly proficient. Or letter D, distinguished. This, of course, is part of your PPST, no? So different career stages mo. If you have just joined us, there are so many files there. Meron po tayong nakapaskil na file on the PPST, no? So practice teaching 1, practice teaching 2, no? Meron po tayong FS1, FS2 na mga files dyan. So make sure that you explore all the things that we have dyan po sa ating Facebook group. I'm pretty sure marami pa kayong hindi napapanood or hindi nababasa kapag kayo po ay bagong miyembro. Okay, 23. What is your choice? Vis-a-vis assessment. Yung ibig sabihin lang naman yung vis-a-vis dito, side by side. If you compare it with assessment and reporting, at what career stage is the teacher, no? Your teacher has an understanding of the role of assessment. Understanding lang ng role ng assessment. The correct choice here is letter A, beginning, no? Beginning po, career stage 1. Okay, so ito, under the strand 5.1, design, selection, organization, and utilization of assessment strategies, ito po, no, beginning teachers demonstrate knowledge of the design, selection, organization, etc., etc. Okay? Ang inyong proficient teacher kasi, hindi lamang may knowledge or understanding, they already design, select, organize. No, nagde-design na sila ng diagnostic, formative, and summative assessment strategies. Your highly proficient teachers work with other colleagues to review the design. And your distinguished teachers lead initiatives in the evaluation and assessment policies. Okay, so letter A lamang po. Ang level ng ating guro ay beginning pa lamang. May understanding lamang siya, hindi pa siya nagde-disenyo ng assessment strategies. Okay, so letter A, ang tumpak na choice. We go to number 24. What is referred to as average of scores? What is another term for average? Letter A, mean, median, mode, or letter D, median and mode. Okay. Number 24, ICAs, and of course, letter A ang ating tumpak na choice, okay? Average is the mean, no? Median is the middlemost score. If you have an odd number of distribution, kunwari, meron kang 5 numbers, the third number is going to be your median. Now, you have to arrange the scores muna from lowest to highest. If you have an even distribution, kunwari, meron kang 6 na numbers, imbis na 5 lamang, no, you get the average of the 2 middlemost numbers, or 2 middle numbers. Okay, so that's the median. Ang mode po, ang frequently occurring score, yung score na pinakamarami, no, that's the mode. Okay, so letter A, mean, ang ating hinahanap na choice. 25, how can the local government support schools? Paano nagsusuporta yung inyong LGU sa inyong schools? Give donations, involve the school in civic celebrations, letter C, provide security in school premises, or letter D, provide fiscal funding to support schools. Ayan. Plastic mode activated na naman kayo dito. The best answer, the best choice, the most ideal. Okay? Ala, iba't iba yung inyong sagot. Kulang pa yung pagiging plastic ng iba sa inyo. Kailangan talaga i-activate niyo yung pagiging plastic niyo. Okay, 25. Sabi dito, how can the local government support schools? And of course, nakikita natin to, no, sa local governments talagang nangyayari. Ang tumpak na choice will be letter B. You have to involve the school in civic celebrations. Diba? Kapag ka may fiesta, kapag ka may festival, yung schools ay nakikikompete. Diba? Meron silang mga tribo, for example. Merong mga pag may pageant sa fiesta, diba? Meron ding iba-ibang contestants yung bawat school, no? So you have to involve the school in civic celebrations. So letter B, ang ating tumpak na choice, okay? We go to number 26. The student score was 80, 83, 84, 86, 87, 88, and 89. What is the score? 86. Letter A, mean. Letter B, none. Letter C, median. Or letter D, mode. Okay, ito madali lang kasi naka-arrange na po Yung inyong numbers from lowest to highest. At yung tanong ay yung number 86. So what is 86? No? Application na to ng inyong na-learn a while ago. Okay, ang tumpak na choice of course should be letter C, median, no? So median kasi nasa gitna. If you are going to solve for the average or the mean, 85.2 lamang siya, no? 85.2 something. So it's not the mean, hindi din naman siya mode kasi mag-isa lang yung inyong 86. So median is tumpak. Number 27, during classroom level curriculum implementation, the strategies that work are classified as green. Which of the following belongs to this category? Green, no? So that means strategies that work. Letter A, content delivery based on lessons. Letter B, teacher enthusiasm. Letter C, excess in chalkboard talk. Or letter D, homogeneous student grouping. What is our choice? Hello, happy birthday, Facebook user. Happy birthday po. Kaya lang hindi ko po nakikita yung inyong name. Okay, what is our choice? Which one is a good strategy inside the classroom? Content delivery based on lessons, teacher enthusiasm, excess in chalkboard talk, no? Excess in chalkboard talk, this means palaging nasa chalkboard yung teacher, no? So, palaging gumagamit ng chalkboard, palaging kausap yung chalkboard. Letter D, homogeneous student grouping. Pinagsasama-sama niya lahat ng mga magagaling, homogeneous, the same ability. Yung mga magkakagrupo, no? Yung mga medyo boplocks or medyo bobbits, magkakasama din po. Yung mga students with special needs, magkakasama din. So which one is a green? The correct choice here is letter B, teacher enthusiasm. May gana yung teacher, may fervor, active yung teacher. Hindi po pwede letter A kasi yung letter A mo is actually baliktad, no? Tinrik kayo ng letter A. Yung letter A dapat lesson delivery based on content. Okay? So ito binigay, content delivery based on lesson. Mali po. Okay? Teacher enthusiasm, sabi ko na sa inyo, ayan, sabi ni Ma'am Karen, hindi ako plastic, kaya hindi ako tumpak. Kaya nga dapat magpaka-plastic po tayo. Excess in chalkboard, palagi siya nasa chalkboard. Kausap niya yung chalkboard. Homogeneous student grouping, yung mga matatalino, yung mga boplocks, yung mga may special needs, yung pinagsama-sama niya sa grupo. Okay? So hindi po pwede. Dapat heterogeneous. All right, we go to number 28 on classroom activities. The following are appropriate for learners who have good verbal linguistic skills, but not to include. There is the term not, no? So which one is the exception for your verbal linguistic learners? Okay, I see calculations. Journal writing, discussion, debates, no? If you are someone who is verbal, linguistically intelligent, of course, you are very good at speaking. You are very good with language. And so, yung hindi dito included would be letter A, calculations, no? Kasi ito po yung sa ating logico-mathematical. Included siya sa logic mathematical. Okay? So, journal, writing, discussion, debates are all for your verbal linguistic learners. Okay? We go to number 29. K-12 curriculum cannot be described as. Cannot be described as. Alin dito yung hindi characteristic ng inyong K-12? Learner-centered, inclusive, technical, contextualized. Ayan, sabi ni Ma'am Zuleika, Zaisa Pasqua, Teacher Meg, 3 days pa lang ako dito sa Team Skinner. Ang dami ko ng learnings dahil sa mga vids niyo po. Maraming salamat, Ma'am Zuleika. Okay, so as I've mentioned po, ang dami pa po nating files dyan at videos, no, since May. So balikan mo po yung lahat, ma'am. Make sure that you finish or you complete watching all of them. Ma'am Jingle Despoy, Ma'am Met, birthday ko po sa December 6. Sana po mag-birthday akong may lisensya. Wow, December 6 talaga, no? That's the target release date of your let, no? So sana po magpapas kung may lisensya. Alam natin, magpapas kung may lisensya. Ayan, at hindi na nagkasundo ang taong bayan. Okay, cannot be described. We all know, no? So, remember, plastic mode activated, dapat, no, piliin ang negative. Yan, sabi ni Ma'am Lalin. Tama po, Ma'am Lalin Benedicto. Piliin ang negative, no? And so, the correct choice here would be technical, okay? We know that it is learner-centered, it is inclusive, everyone is included, and of course, contextualized siya. When you say contextualized, depende sa experience ng mga bata, sa konteksto ng mga bata, sa sitwasyon ng mga bata, no? So, technical po ang ating hinahanap dito. Okay? So, technical ang ating tumpak na choice. And last item for tonight, the increase in the number of school children left by OFW parents intensifies the teacher role as letter A, students' friends, letter B, guidance counselors, letter C, facilitators of learning, or letter D, substitute parents. What is our choice? Napakadali ng question 30, no? Common sense. So since maraming walang parents, dahil OFW ang parents, ngayon mas naging intensified yung role ng teacher bilang, alam naman natin na that we play different roles. No? Kaya nga, kapag ka ikaw ay guro, you are a superman or you are a superwoman, no? Dahil napakarami mong ginagawa inside the classroom and you play so many roles. So anong role ang inyong ginagampanan since marami sa mga estudyante mo ay walang parents? And so, ang tumpak na choice, of course, would be substitute parents, okay? Locus parentis, di ba? We are the locus parentis. We are the surrogate parents, we are the substitute parents, or the second parents of our students, okay? And that, of course, ends tonight's discussion. Bukas po, antabayanan po ninyo si Coach Toto na 7 p.m. live po for your classified files discussion. Before I forget, no, sa mga math majors natin, may 4 p.m. din po kayo na calculation techniques, o calculator techniques with Coach Toto tomorrow. Okay, so 4 p.m. math major sa inyo pong group, and of course, sa ating pong group at sa Gurong Pinoy din na Facebook page at YouTube channel, 7 p.m. No? That's Coach Toto for your classified files discussion for math, okay? And that ends tonight's discussion. Of course, this has been Coach Mek of Gurong Pinoy. And of course, I leave you the saying, malit man na butil ng mga kaalaman, ang dulo nito ay malaking kaginawaan. Maraming salamat.